Morelia is the Mexican town we've always dreamed of. It's beautiful, historic, friendly, there's tons to see and do here, and it's wonderfully off the radar of most travelers. It's simply perfect. We've been here for nearly a month now, and in this video we're going to share what we think would be a pretty great itinerary for 48 hours. We recommend that you stay much longer if you can, but this itinerary will give you a pretty great taste of Mechuacan's capital.
Like all of Mexico's great Spanish colonial towns, everything starts at the main plaza and cathedral. Simply put, Morelia's cathedral is a knockout. The Baroque-style cathedral was built using stones that have a pinkish hue, which makes it very unique. Its two bell towers rise above the town and can be seen from pretty much everywhere.
The interior is also beautifully ornate and well used. Every time we popped in, there was a service happening. It was very moving, and it was really cool to just smell the incense and see everybody just enjoying their time at church.
Make sure you wander around Plaza de Armas and take in the ambiance, the people enjoying their day, and the historic buildings that surround the plaza. And don't miss strolling through the portals. They're filled with cafes and restaurants, the perfect place for grabbing a snack, coffee, or cocktail.
Oh my god. Plaza de Armas is also the place to be for some of the big events in town. We were here for their big annual film festival, which was very cool. We got to see some Mexican film stars waltz the red carpet. There were also some big American stars there like Jessica Chastain and Willem Dafoe. Let's take a look at the footage of us hanging out with them.
Oh no.
What?
I think I deleted it.
No!
We were also here for Dia de Muertos and the Prado on the Streets exhibit, which was really cool. So keep an eye out for special events and activities while wandering through Armas.
If you're hungry, we recommend wandering a few blocks over to Jardín de las Rosas and visiting La Guaracita for some micheladas and some excellent dishes.
Just a heads up though, there are a lot of hawkers on that plaza, so you will be hit up. They're super friendly though.
Oh, my friend of Canada.
Some of them are very friendly.
Bring some change with you. It's always good to have it on hand. Just off Plaza Las Rosas is the Centro Cultural Clavijero, which is located in an old Jesuit monastery. We had an amazing time exploring the exhibits in the different salas, not to mention the building itself. It's absolutely stunning. It was a perfect way to spend an afternoon.
If you still haven't eaten, we recommend the funky Cafe Mechuacan, which is just a few blocks over. It's a little quirky because you have to walk through a clothing store to get up to the cafe. And there are some rickety steps you have to deal with, but it's no big deal, it's totally worth it, highly recommended. We had some of our favorite meals there.
It's awesome. Another great option nearby is Cuish. They specialize in both Michoacan and Oaxacan cuisine, and it's amazingly delicious.
And spicy.
Very spicy. It was good though. We had a few things there, and we visited more than once.
We did.
Yeah.
Even our cocktail was spicy.
Yes, the Oaxacan margarita, I think. It's spicy a little bit, but also kind of sweet.
Okay, it's probably evening, and if you happen to be here on a Saturday night, you're in luck. At 9 o'clock every Saturday night, outside the cathedral, they fire off fireworks. It's a big deal. Everybody in town seems to be there. Definitely worth checking out. Go do it.
One of our most pleasant coffee and chilaquiles experiences in town was at FIKA. They have amazing coffees, especially the flat white, and we found ourselves there many, many mornings and afternoons as well. This is probably the best cappuccino we've had on our trip so far. That's crazy.
Right? There's a music school right across the street, and so this whole visit has been serenaded by some opera practicing. There are many beautiful walks in Morelia, and this short one we highly recommend. Go from Plaza del Carmen up to Parroquia San Jose. It feels very medieval with stone architecture and beautiful churches.
A longer walk we recommend is to head to the Tarascas fountain where the aqueduct starts and then wander along the Calzada all the way down to the Santuario de Guadalupe. The walk is incredibly pleasant, especially in the mornings. And don't miss popping into the beautiful Templo San Diego. It may be the prettiest church in town.
Although the large paintings of indigenous people being converted to Catholicism feels a little, well, you know. If you want to keep your walk going, head through Plaza Morelos over to the big park, Cuauhtemoc. It's a beautiful green space to enjoy.
A great place to eat nearby is Tierra Mona. It's a tiny, 5-table vegan restaurant that serves up some of the most delicious food. Get yourself the Menú del Día for 95 pesos, which changes every day, or grab a couple of soya steak tacos. Can't go wrong.
On the other end of the food spectrum, if you don't mind walking a little farther, is Don Raul, where they serve some of the best carnitas tacos in town.
The carnitas tacos are juicy, meaty, very big, and very delicious.
Really nice cuts. And the tacos are like, really nice.
We also had guacamole and some amazing beans with cheese. Everything was served with these fresh tortillas, limes, vegetables, and all sorts of delicious salsas. Honestly, you cannot go wrong. For a lovely afternoon activity, we recommend heading over to Plaza San Francisco and visiting the Artisans Institute. This place is a treasure trove of Mechuacan artisan crafts. It's housed in an old monastery, and it's just awesome wandering around exploring the artistic works. The artisans themselves are also often on site, so you might even get a chance to see them working.
By the way, you might be considering Morelia, but you're not really sure because you've heard about some of those travel advisories that have been issued.
We can assure you that we felt safe the entire time we were visiting. Everybody there was super friendly towards us. We never felt unsafe wandering around at night, and we also felt safe leaving the city, so we're hoping to be able to explore some other towns when we come back next year, or another time.
It's really kind of a shame that more people don't come to Morelia. It's a beautiful, beautiful town. It deserves a lot more recognition. Unfortunately, it's just a little off the radar.
However, that does make it a nice hidden treasure.
Back over near the aqueduct, go in search of the Callejon de Romance. It's the kind of place where you might bump into Romeo and Juliet. We bumped into a couple of cocktails at our favorite cocktail joint in town, Xaneque. Their specialty cocktails are not to be missed, but if you get there for happy hour, you can enjoy some classics for a very reasonable price.
It's like pineapple, like fruit actually, like it's smooshed up in there. So it's like a smoothie, but with alcohol in it. It's awesome. It's very delicious.
Fantastic cocktail.
When you're in the mood for dinner, we loved La Plazuela, a Cuban restaurant with excellent authentic food and very reasonable prices. The mojitos were awesome and took us back to Havana, as did the ropa vieja. It's definitely worth a visit.
If you'd prefer to end the evening back at Plaza de Armas in the Cathedral, try LU. We loved it there. It's a little more expensive being right on the plaza, but they don't compromise on quality.
It's like the ultimate comfort food.
What am I most excited about?
Yeah.
Wait, what's the question?
Okay, so that's our 48-hour recommended itinerary. But if you happen to have an extra day and it's somewhere between late November and March, we have one more thing that you can't miss doing. We recommend making your way to El Rosario Butterfly Sanctuary. It's a few hours outside of town, so you'll need to arrange a ride and a tour. We went with a local guide and it was awesome.
After a long drive through the Mechuacan countryside, you head higher up into the mountains towards the sanctuary. Once there, you begin the hike towards the nucleus, a group of trees where the monarchs cluster together. Of course, you also experience them all along the beautiful mountain trek. It's really quite an adventure.
Our guide, Carlos, was awesome, and we found the whole entire day super informative. We learned a ton of things about the different migration patterns of butterflies, what they're doing in Mechuacan, why they come there. It was just awesome. It was so cool to be able to learn all of that during the hike, and then to experience the nucleus was just something out of a dream. Like, it was really, really special.
By the way, mountain sickness is a real thing. Up in the sanctuary, you're about 10,000 feet above sea level, so the air is pretty thin. You have to take it nice and slow as you make your climb. Seriously, you have to take it nice and slow.
Take it slow.
Well, there you have it. That's our ideal 2-day Morelia itinerary. For more from our 3 months in Mexico, check out our playlist.